but my mics are hot. Good afternoon. We interrupt your local news live for our First Alert Fastcast here in the Action 2 News newsroom. I'm Brittany Schmidt. I'll be taking you through some of the stories that we're working on today. The biggest story that we continue to follow is out of Waupaca County. I want to bring those up to you here. This is the story where an alleged drunk driver hit an SUV Saturday night. All four Gonzalez siblings, I should say, died in the crash. The community support has been nothing short of amazing. If you scroll down, we have an article on our website. Here's how you can help the family. These are the four individuals. There are two GoFundMe pages. We made sure that these are accurate, and these are where you can donate. And I want to bring you to those right now because, like I said, the outpouring of support has been truly astounding for this family. Here, their goal was 80,000. They've already hit 85,000. You can continue to donate there. There was another one that you'll see, Daniel, Fabian, Lillian, and Daniela Gonzalez. This one, the goal is 40,000. They're almost at 30,000. So if you find in your heart to donate, you can go to our website. The article is called Here's How You Can Help the Family. And you just scroll down, and here's where you can find those links. We do have Jason Zimmerman once again on the story for us today. He is actually sitting down with the children's mom and stepdad today talking about funeral arrangements. They have a lot of family in Ecuador, including an older sibling. They're trying to figure out how to get them here for the funerals, and then we're told that they do plan to bury the four siblings in Ecuador, where they're from. So Jason is efforting this tonight, and he'll have more as well. We talked about the GoFundMe pages. Meanwhile, the person allegedly responsible, Scott Farmer, 47-year-old from Neenah, he is in custody. He has been charged with 4 counts of homicide by intoxicated use of a vehicle. His bond has been set at $750,000. This is his alleged 5th offense OWI. So, it begs the question, what do our laws look like for repeat offenders? How could this have happened? So Emily Byer is actually taking a closer look at Wisconsin's DUI, OWI laws today for repeat offenders. She'll have more on that later on as well. So we're continuing following that breaking news story out of Waupaca County. We'll have the latest for you tonight. Another story that we've been following for a while, for about a week and a half now, is Owen Backus was back in court today. He is accused of a homicide that happened about a week ago. This is now his second court appearance. This was actually his court appearance from yesterday because he has previous charges from October that he was appearing for, looking for an attorney. They put him on hold, and he appeared today, this afternoon. He qualifies for a public defender. We're still waiting to learn more about what exactly happened at his home on Western Avenue. We're told that he ran across to a neighbor and said that someone was injured. That has been sealed so far, as well as the probable cause, which is odd. So we're waiting to hear a little bit more about that, but he's due back in court on Thursday at 2 p.m. So we're continuing to follow this and bring you the latest. But again, there are a lot of unanswered questions, and we're looking to get more information for you on that. Another story that just came down this afternoon, late this afternoon, is, do you remember him? He is the 16-year-old Michael Schulz in Florence County. He was injured there at that Florence mill, the hardwoods mill there. Just today, the OSHA has fined that company $1.4 million for violating federal regulations looking into the 16-year-old boy's death. He died trying to clear a jam in a wood stacking machine and was pinned by the machinery. He died 2 days later. Sheriff deputies say he was working alone in the building while a supervisor operated a forklift outside. So OSHA investigators say management at the sawmill violated federal regulations barring young workers from operating dangerous machinery. They allowed several minors to perform maintenance on equipment without training or following required safety procedures. Again, the U.S. Department of Labor slapped them with a fine of nearly $1.4 million after looking into that 16-year-old's death there at the Florence Hardwoods. Another story that we are following today as well that came out of Neenah, I want to bring this up for you here. A victim of a reported disturbance in Neenah was stabbed 17 times during the incident. That's according to Neenah police. This happened last night around 11 p.m. on the 2100 block. We'll scroll down here on the 2100 block of Marathon Avenue. That's where police responded to a weapons call. A person was stabbed approximately 17 times. The victim remains in the hospital and the suspect was taken into custody. That person has not been identified, but the Winnebago County Sheriff's Office helped. The Wisconsin State Patrol assisted. Police said there was no further risk to the public and the investigation is ongoing. Let's jump over and look outside, take a peek outside. Let me pull up here one of our beautiful sky cams. The sun was just shining. I swear it was over in Manitowoc. Now it's got a little bit of an overcast, but still a beautiful sight over there. Let's bring in our meteorologist, Keith Gibson, with us today. Keith, I swear the sun was just out there.
It doesn't
just,
like you,
disappeared.
apparently.
Again, that happened to me yesterday too, where it was like really a beautiful shot. I was excited to bring it up, and then all of a sudden it kind of disappears. But maybe it'll come back out. Maybe,
well, we do have a little bit of sun out there today in those clouds, as we can see. Maybe tomorrow you'll have better luck with whatever sky cam we happen to choose, right, at this hour. But yeah, a little bit of sunshine, some cloud cover out there today. It's been a slow warm up all day long, gradually getting into the upper 20s, low 30s right now. I do want to give folks a heads up regarding the upcoming holiday weekend. I kind of mentioned this a little bit yesterday afternoon. Last year on Christmas Day in Green Bay, our high was only 7. With a low of -1. At this point, I'm predicting 47, that's 47 for a high on Monday, Christmas Day, a low of 42, about 40 degrees warmer. Some of our model data is actually a little bit warmer than that, but it will be a very mild holiday weekend. So that's coming our way. There will be some rain chances coming back too, but let's concentrate on the now for the rest of today. Upper 20s, low 30s. It's been a slow warming trend. It's a bit brisk out there. Southwest winds 10 to 20. Wind chills still in the teens and low 20s. So if you're heading out there later on this afternoon and this evening, just bundle on up. It's going to be another chilly evening, but winds will gradually ease later on tonight, and our temperatures will hold steady in the 20s. So the wind chill factor over the next 12 hours here, basically holding steady, not extreme like what we had yesterday with those very strong winds. But going back to the satellite radar real quick, some clouds, some sunshine. More clouds come in this evening and tonight, and we'll have a blanket of clouds around here later on this evening. So if you're heading out for a good chunk of this evening, for most of the region, upper 20s to around 30 degrees. Winds will slowly ease. We're looking at lows in the 20s tonight, Brittany, and then back to around 40 tomorrow, and then well into the 40s as we approach and get into that holiday weekend. So no white Christmas, but there could be a little bit of snow that tries to build back into the region on the back side of this rain for the middle of next week. Okay. That's really the only chance I have for you, and that's still kind of like a person throwing a dart at the dartboard right now. We'll see. But right now, it's just looking like a pretty warm weekend ahead.
So very minimal chance we'll even see snow before the new year.
Odds are slim, but there are some hints that we may see a little taste of some snow on the backside of this rain for the middle of next week, but way too early to tell. I would assume no snow or very little snow until proven otherwise at this point.
All right. Thanks so much, Keith. We'll see you later at 4.
Okay.
All right, moving on to some of the other stories that we have going on today that you'll see in our afternoon newscast. I'll pull up our menu here today. So at 4 o'clock, Appleton International Airport announcement. They announced that there is now a new flight, direct flight to Dallas that'll be taking part next year. And this marks the first direct route expansion by American Airlines at the airport in 3 years. So we'll have more on that announcement. Tonight at 4:30, Chris Roth is talking to the Vice Chairman of Oneida Nation about a UW Tribal Education Promise. This program will allow free tuition, room and board to attend UW-Madison for all federally recognized tribes in Wisconsin. So a closer look at that promise. At 5 o'clock, ThedaCare data breach. ThedaCare confirmed with us today that it was among many organizations impacted by a data security incident. This happened in July of this year. The incident occurred with Virgin Pulse or WellTalk Inc. It's a vendor that is setting up a patient notification platform for ThedaCare. They did say that it didn't impact their care and services to the community, but if you did get a notification, we'll have a little bit more on that tonight at 5. And then at 6, we are out at Pulaski High School as Schneider is helping Pulaski High School students make it to the Rose Bowl. So they'll be loading up all of their band equipment, putting them in the trucks, and taking it to California for the Rose Bowl. So we'll have a little bit more information on that as well. That does it for our Fastcast tonight. I'll return you back to Local News Live. Thanks so much for joining us here in the Action 2 News newsroom. We'll see you later on in our shows.